What is going on, everybody? We are back with another video. So today I've got some updates for you guys. I got sidetracked and started working on the truck and didn't record, and yeah, but we got some updates. So tires are put on, you guys saw that yesterday. Today running boards are ripped off. Really proved to me how bad this truck, not so much on this side, but it does need rockers and cab corners, as well as gas tank guards. Those came off and I never put new ones on, as well as bed sides, obviously, but that's all body work. This fender is going to get replaced with a new one. This one is also going to get replaced again. It's a upstate New York fender that just doesn't cut it. And then we obviously need rocker on this side. And then so this is a new gas tank on old brackets, and I think I'm going to drop it and just redo this entire gas tank. And then obviously cab corners and rockers, and then another new fender over here. But update for today is we ripped those off. We put on the splash shields that go right here, and we put on the splash shields that go in there right below the inner fenders. That's kind of what's happened so far. And then we also did the new license plate marker lights, and I'm putting another fresh coat of paint on the bumper. That's what it's called. And yeah, so the truck is doing pretty good. I've got the new bumper brackets to straighten this out. I don't know if that's the problem though. I don't really know what the problem is with it. And I also have a new rad support. So speaking of new stuff, here's the two boxes that we got. This is like the bumper bracket and stuff, and this is the rad support. This entire box is the rad support. And then we've got a couple of things left in here besides bubble wrap, which is like the bumper brackets and all that. But yeah, so that's the deal with this. Kind of what's going on and what happened today. I meant to record and then I got sidetracked and completely forgot about it. But yeah, so truck is actually doing really, really well. We are one step away from being on the road. All the lights work. Everything that it needs to pass inspection is there, besides for a windshield, which is coming down the pipeline, because I want to get this thing on the road sooner rather than later, and hopefully get it towing some trailers for us, and maybe even do some towing stuff with it. So right now I got to hook it up to the lawn care trailer and pull lawn care trailer out and unload it, put everything away from our mowing the other day. I also got to do a little bit of work on a couple of generators that I was given to do some work on, that are completely messed up because they sat outside for a bunch of time. But yeah, so that's kind of the update on the truck. Yeah. So that's pretty much everything that's going on with it today. I would love to paint the inside of the door today, but I didn't really get around to it. I've got too much other shit going on today. But yeah, the interior is definitely coming. It's just taking some time. But I gotta say, this truck with running boards versus without looks so much better without. It's just so much better. And then this side, being Italian flag side, gets to sit all, yeah. But this side's definitely coming down the pipeline. We're gonna do new fenders on both sides, rockers, cab corners, bed sides, and then the entire truck's getting painted. Because that is definitely a necessity. But this whole side of the truck from here all the way forward to the rad support is coming off. Obviously not the hood, I hope. I don't think the hood has to. Oh wait, it might have to. The whole front clip might have to, but definitely this fender, that door, and probably the hood have to come off so we can do the rad support. Because if you guys look, let's just reach in here, pop the hood real quick. This is the rad support right here. So we got to unmount the radiator, unmount this, unmount the fender, and take off all the lights from the front end. This is the blockade, so everybody, this truck does have one. It is a working one. Yeah. So that's pretty much everything this truck is going on right now. Now to this side. lawn care trailer and all that stuff. So this is the lawn care trailer. That's a setup we were rocking the other day, plus a Z. It's going pretty good. Obviously, we've got some ways to go, but that tractor does awesome job. That was new 2 years ago. The Z I got from family friend about a year ago, which is this thing. This thing is, it's an older Z, but it's actually in really good shape. It's only got 64 hours on it now. And then we've got the project. So got an old lawnmower, got a John Deere rider with a bagger that I got to fix up. There's a plow for the Cub that we use in the winter. And then in here, you can see the 2 generators that we got that need to be fixed up, that are getting fixed up. And so that's kind of everything that's going on right now coming down the pipeline. We've got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff coming. It's really going to be fun. I want to do another complete tune-up of the engine, though. I want to replace literally every wearable component from glow plugs. I don't know if I'm going to replace the glow plugs again. They were new last year. I literally did them right before the winter last year. I want to do new injectors, new fuel filter, new oil filter, new air filter, literally new everything. Make sure this truck is running in its tip-top shape. And keep doing that for a little bit. I want to flush out the coolant system. I brought it to my buddy who's a mechanic, and he said that it doesn't need to be done. He said he can do it if I really want him to, but it doesn't need to be. And I'm like, you know what, we might as well do it. So I'll bring it down there at some point to take care of that. But yeah, this thing has been an absolute crazy ride, and we only have more to go. So let's hook her up to the lawn care trailer and see how this goes. Let's see. Put you guys here. There's a hive of red ants right here. A thing of red ants right here. I don't know what they're called. Right there. I love driving this truck, but I can't see how close I am. That is the one advantage of having cameras, is that you can actually see how much further you gotta go. So, reverse, pop the parking brake. About there, okay, so we hit it, so we'll go forward that much. Back a little bit more, not too far forward. See if that's good. Oh, I don't have a hitch in. I forgot about that. Let's go grab a hitch. There is one in here, but I'm not digging through that. I have one over here that was just, I was painting them a while ago. I will. problematic. So the jack on the trailer is limited out, and the hitch is a little too tall for this. So I'm gonna have to figure this out with the other truck, because this one's too tall for it, the way that this is. But anyway, let's take the truck for a ride, see what we can get ourselves into. Maybe do a drive-by or two. Oop, oh, if it cuts a little too quick there. Go this way. So everybody who's wondering how I know how to shift this truck, it's all off sound, and you know, with no tach, that's all you really have is sound. So let's see if we can. Now, let me know, all of y'all who have trucks like this, or you know, stick shifts in general. Do you guys downshift to slow down, or do you just like pop it neutral and use your brakes? Because when I'm towing, it's cool. It's nice to downshift. It helps a little bit. When I'm just driving normally, I do both. To me, it doesn't really make a difference. Also, when you guys are doing this, do you come down and drop it into gear, or drop it into a lower gear, or do you leave it in a higher gear? Because I shift this truck at right around 10 or 11 miles an hour, probably about 11 or 13, between 11 and 15. It's kind of where it gets shifted from first to second, and slowing down around that corner, I hit about 10. And so it's kind of within that realm of like, if I shift, I'm gonna have to shift right again as I take off, or I just kind of let it go, rock it in second, maybe push the truck a little bit harder than I need to, but it works. So I don't really know what to do on that one. Let me know, y'all, who now many people might also say that they drive their truck in first gear for a longer period of time, and I will not blame you for that, because these trucks definitely have more in them than I give them. You know, but let's set this camera up somewhere quick and do a quick drive-by. I know we all want that, so let's set you up. Got our new lights on there, down there. Let's set you up somewhere. Right here should work. Yes. That's what we got.